Okay, so thank you for joining me, Libra. Please only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'll be looking at your overall energies and what's surrounding you. What's coming into the current moment for Libra? The Star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your placement. This is about feeling inspired, so you could be feeling inspired. You may have some type of renewed hope and faith, and a sense that you are truly blessed by the universe at this time, okay? Or it could be an Aquarius that sees you like that, or you could have Aquarius in your placement. Any more messages for Libra Spirit guides? Six of Cups. There could be a situation that, in regards to a person from the past that you're disappointed in, someone or something that one discovers to be less good than one had believed. Something to do with childhood, something to do with innocence. Okay, something to do with comfort from the past, from memories. Okay, so someone could be having some fond memories from you, from the past. Six of Pentacles, could be dealing with a Taurus. What about this Taurus? What else do you want to say about this Taurus? Nine of Pentacles. Maybe someone sees that you're self-reliant, financially independent, enjoying the luxury and abundance that come from hard work, dedication. It's about material security, personal mastery, you appreciating fruits of your labour, okay? Or maybe someone here enjoys some fruits of their labour concerning you, I don't know. Maybe someone took some gift. Well, that's just for some, but this is about giving and receiving. Maybe there was three of you in the family, three sisters, okay? Maybe a gift was taken from you and given to someone else. Or some will be handed back to you, something from your childhood, okay? Or maybe you know the truth about that, or so I'm just picking up different messages. If it is something to do with that, right now you're independent, self-reliant. It's like God has blessed you with something else. Like, don't worry, my child. I put you in a position to be okay, all right? King of Cups. So you're someone that's compassionate. You have empathy. You have wisdom. Okay, you're patient. You're stable in emotional matters, or it's about stability in emotional matters. You could be a mentor, a loving partner, capable of balancing emotions. You could be someone that offers guidance, Or there could be a King of Cups that sees this with you. Well, this is the energy that you're embodying. Ace of Swords. This is about mental breakthrough, clarity, having new beginnings, fueled by sharp intellect and decisive action. Okay, so there can be some truth that you know, some truth that you've spoken. Using the sword to cut through the truth, find the truth. Four of Wands. Something to do with a home. Maybe some truth is spoken of about a home. Why am I hearing something? There could have been a home that's left for you and someone sold this home. Clarify the four wands. Yeah, you could be putting up your boundaries now. Yeah, let's do some property, some home. You know about this. Okay? Again, something was given to you from when you were a child. So a house, a home. And you should have received it. You should have had the keys to that home. Okay? Nine of Swords, someone's in regret because the truth's out. Someone didn't want you finding out the truth, or you've spoken some truth about this. And someone never thought in a million years that you'd get to this truth, or the position that you're in to speak of this truth. So someone's suffering with anxiety, okay? Someone can't sleep at night. Someone's really worried. Someone's coming back full circle on another. What is hidden in the dark comes to light. All them swords that another used against you, behind your back, to destroy you in one way or another. There's some truth. Someone's worried about the truth. Some truth. Someone knows the truth. The truth is being spoken. The truth is out there. Someone can't sleep. Stressed, worried, anxious. Oh my God. Yeah. Everyone knows what they've done, or everyone knows the situation, or people know the truth. Someone may have made you look like you're a really nasty person, or they made you look in other people's eyes like there's something wrong with you. You was a nasty person, and you're quite the opposite. All right? I mean, you know, sometimes in life, what you've grown up to see, witness, go through, you've had no choice but to maybe protect yourself. You know, in situations, it's either fight or flight. And you know, maybe the truth's out, so maybe why you could have been a certain way, gone through things, had to defend yourself. But yeah, the chariots could be in regards to, oh, don't be speaking. It's not about Alizar. Willpower, control, and success achieved through focus, action, and determination. You could be a prophet. You could be prophesizing something. Or someone here has prophesied something, which is the truth. Three of Wands. Someone could be thinking, you know, or your ships are coming in, or you're looking out to your future. So I'll tell you what happened today, which was a strange encounter. So I'm sitting down, but I'm not mentioning no person's name, so I don't even know this person, but this person just come out of nowhere and told me something. So a guy come and sat by me. I had my headphones on. I was waiting for someone to have a coffee and go for something to eat, another woman. So this guy's gone on to tell me about certain things. You know, he went to prison, blah, blah, blah. Oh, gosh. I'm not even really going to go into it, to be honest, because it was like, all right, okay. All I'm going to say it was about was people caged, younger energies, and something about organs being used, or stored in some container, okay, where rich people buy these organs. Now, we've heard of all these stories of people going missing on the street in certain countries, children going missing, okay? And I'm not going to say no more to that. Then anyway, I see this woman sitting opposite, so I clocked her. She was wearing a red dress. Yeah? She got up, walked off. Then he got up and walked off. She went one way, he went the other. I was like, all right, but intuitively, I just felt like there was some type of connection there. And why would someone just out of the blue, out of nowhere, just come and speak to you about something like that? But anyway, that was that. So yeah, she had a red dress on. And I kept seeing her looking over and watching me. I was like, okay. 10 of Cups, something's completion. Could be with a family or a relationship. Or maybe you may be getting that hell at the house again. I'm picking up they're living in your house, Libra. They think you don't know of it, yeah. 10 of Swords, ultimate betrayal. They're living in your home. Some of them may have a boy and girl. Or children. 3 of Swords, loss, grief, betrayal. Yeah, that's what they've done onto you. And this is why Spirit is saying put your boundaries up. And this is why this energy, this person's in this energy. Because of the loss, the grief and the betrayal that they've done. And now because you're speaking the truth, that's why they're in this energy. You turn your back, you're looking out to your future. Okay? Five of Pentacles. They left you out in the cold. They didn't give a shit. Could have been a mum, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, aunt, dad, whoever. Family members. But they didn't care about you. Or, from a young age, that's all you dealt with. Loss, grief and betrayal. Loss, grief and betrayal. Loss, grief and betrayal. Abuse, neglect, ill-treated. Okay? And this is why you've now turned your back. So someone's in regret. Someone wants to now come back in from the cold. But wait a minute. I'm picking up that they knew about this. Them and the mother. This could be someone of mixed race and the mother's white. Okay? And his older sister took your gift. Or your mum gave something to someone. Libra says they want the house back and the money back, yeah? The trust fund, whatever's left for Libra, they want it back. Maybe Libra, you'll get... some of you may have spoken to a solicitor today, I'm picking up. Or recently in regards to this. Something's getting looked into. I'm hearing. Queen of Wands, you're very confident. It's about creativity. So you're very creative, passionate about, you know, being creative in regards to creating something. You're outgoing, you've got an outgoing personality, independent, unafraid to be themselves or yourself. You're inspiring to others, you're embracing your inner strength, and you could be a leader, okay? I mean, they never expected you to get here after all the pain you've been through, all the pain they put you through, okay? But God had a plan for you because they knew. The higher powers knew this day would come. You see, the divine knew this day would come. You weren't aware. There was many things on your path as well for you to wake up. I'm picking up some of you, even from the past, like alarm bells were ringing, or you did pick up certain things. Yeah, you were aware. Someone can't sleep at night. Why can't they sleep at night, spirit guys? What do they think is going to happen to them? Yeah, because they were the ones that were holding on to this money, this earth sign. And they were mean. Or the way they spoke to you was mean, or spoke about you was mean. They didn't give a shit about you. Okay? Now, obviously, being at the Five of Pentacles, of course someone's going to want to come back in from the cold. They were mean about you, mean to you. You may have been in contact with someone recently and they haven't changed. In fact, they've got worse and you're like, oh, wow. Yeah? Ten of Swords. You can see this person's got some type of attachment that they're not well. Okay? It's like they've really got some type of human attachment. Knight of Wands. Rapid, this action taker. Someone took some action towards you or wants to take some action towards you. Nine of Cups, wishes granted for you. Profound emotional fulfillment and contentment. Personal satisfaction. So everything you've been through, I mean, they're like, wait a minute, how come we put her through this, we put her through that, she's gone through this, she's gone through that. And she's still over there happy. Yeah, that's right, Libra is. Your deepest desires have been met. You have achieved a state of bliss. Yeah, you're happy, Libra. Why shouldn't you be? What, did they expect you to be in this energy forever? Oh, they wanted you to be. They wanted you to be sad, desolate, out on the street, no friends, isolated. Boo-hoo, oh, no one loves me. You're like, yeah, whatever. God put me on this path. Look at you now, Libra. Two of Swords. You're looking, this is about looking inward, waiting to find direction to apply, indecisive. So you went within, you looked inward, okay? But you're not dealing with anyone that have done you wrong in the past. Yeah, you may say, well, I forgive you, not holding on to that, but, you know, you go down your path and I go down mine. You live your life, I live mine. You lived your life, you know, you could have been, you may have felt isolated. They didn't reach out, they weren't there for you. Just never had nothing good to say. And you're like, well, I really don't care. You don't care, Libra, anymore. You're just over it. The devil, yeah, someone's got some addictions. And you're like, boy, they've got an attachment. You're like, Get some help. Try, put yourself in rehab. Maybe someone said that you've got so much strength. Maybe they're jealous of your strength. Someone could have said, oh, you know, I can't handle being here or something like that. And you're like, well, I hope you don't think of doing anything stupid. I don't know what it is here. But someone's definitely, you know, they may have offered you over as a sacrifice. And now it wants paying. And this person's bound to that to that entity. Someone may have not only some addiction, could be a sex addiction, lust. The devil's loving that with this energy. Somebody could be about to lose their home maybe, or they're out in the cold, or maybe they've been living in the house, but really they've been acting like they lived in a flat somewhere. That could be something else you're finding out. Ten of Swords. Ultimate betrayal, backstabbing. You see? All the truth's coming out. All them swords, this is down and out. This is like devastating, ending, hitting rock bottom. So someone here has hit rock bottom. Well, this is what they wanted for you, Libra. Or someone here has hit rock bottom and you're like, you need some help. And you're not a wicked person like this person. This could have been someone that stole a few in the past, and you're still being cordial with them. Your heart ain't turned black. There could have been some type of loss, but I'm picking up someone may not be dealing with this loss like you, or they keep going on about the past, about things in the childhood. You're like, you need to get help. Stop projecting. Someone could be over drinking. But this in regards to new emotional beginnings, new connections. That's what you're looking for, moving forward. Love and deep feelings, spiritual awakening. So you've gone through some type of spiritual awakening. People can't help themselves, then, you just got to go down your own path. You can't be babysitting people. You could have been maybe in a situation where you had addictions at one stage, but you've healed. You've gone through some type of awakening. And you're like, I just can't be around these energies no more. I don't want to be around these energies no more. Yeah, I can talk to others that maybe have gone through the awakening. Yeah? But you're not going to allow any Tom, Dick and Harry just to come up in front of you and say, yeah, well, I'm going through the awakening and, I read the Bible, and you're like, yeah, okay, that don't wash with you either. All right, you can tell when someone's trying to pull a wool over your eyes to someone being a liar or being honest. You can see through that as well. Knight of Cups. Something about charming suitors, deep emotional connections, romantic idealism, and emotional sensitivity. Okay? So, someone could have approached you with some type of, try to charm you one way or another, making some type of conversation, starting some conversation up. Pay attention to just random people coming up to you like you don't know. It's just not stupid. Because these type of energies behind the scenes, they'll use new energies to try to charm you and wit their way, use wit and charm to get in, get in there. Six of Swords. This is about moving forward to calmer waters. The Spirit is saying, you're just moving to calmer waters. You're not dealing with, you've got to leave people to, I suppose, hit rock bottom before they know that they go. It's either two places, rock bottom, or, if they don't stop. And this entity will put thoughts in an individual's head, especially if they're under the influence. Oh, I don't want to be here, I'm not happy. You've got to be stronger than that. Maybe we told this person, no, you've got to be stronger than that, but maybe they need to hit rock bottom. I don't know, maybe they have, and maybe you've seen it, or I'm just seeing this person needs some real help. Okay. You know, drugs, alcohol, more hard drugs will put a wedge between you and family members, because all they care about is the money and getting drugs. Do you understand? And then they just leave you in the back burner. But then when they're down and out and in a real bad situation, then that's when they want their help. They're like, okay, I'm not saying you're not going to be there for them, like in a sense of, because being under the influence is an illness, isn't it? You're not judging this person, but like, I can get you the help. Queen of Pentacles. Fiery, courageous, confident, passionate, independent. This is you, Libra. Embodying a vibrant social, you know, you're vibrant, you're social, charismatic individual, or that's your energy that you know, give off. Suggest stepping into your power. Or you told this earth sign, step into your power. Take your power back from this demon that's got control of you. Five of Wands, conflict, competition, arguments, fights, the Tower. Shocking revelation. I mean, there's not much you can do, but all you can do is give sound advice to someone. Okay, you can't drag. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. Again, as I said, some of you may have been in that position yourself, and you've released yourself. You took your power back from this entity that had some control over you, whether it's drinking, taking certain drugs, whatever it was, partying, whatever it was in your life. Some people drink, they get aggressive. Why? Because things from their childhood. So some people ain't good drinkers, because then, you know, things resurface from their childhood. And then all it takes is someone to say the wrong thing, then it's like, yeah. Do you understand what I mean? Fights start. And you're like, I'm not living that life. Yeah, I don't want that life no more. It's not a good life, I don't want it. Yeah, I don't need to get out of my face to enjoy myself. But it's definitely some type of, something to do with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, or there's a group. Could be up to 5 of them, even more. More people involved in this, but you know, that was, maybe they're all together, all of them together were enjoying whatever, everything's fine, Libra, all them. I mean, God, what I mean, you've betrayed bad. Your light irritates their demons, and Libra wants to say that your demons irritates Libra's light, yeah? And this is why they're not around you. Do you understand? Don't like Libra, stay away from Libra, simple as that. Yeah? It's as simple as that. Libra don't business. Libra's getting on with their life. Libra's moving forwards. Libra ain't no fool for no one, I'll tell you that. And that goes out to the group. I mean, it's jealousy, Libra. You know, they can see that you've come from the same background or situation than them. Oh, who does he or she think they are? Well, shall I tell you what Libra is? Libra's someone that has healed their self. That is healing. That has healed. Because some people are afraid. Shall I tell you what it is? Yeah? They're afraid to be on their own. When you're connected to this, or you're surrounded with these type of energies, they're all backstabbers, by the way, yeah? None of them are real friends. They all do this to each other behind each other's back. But they're good when they get together to gossip, though. on another. It's just constant gossip, backstabbing, plotting, planning, scheming. Should I tell you why you're hating on Libra? Because obviously you don't want to give this up, or you're not ready to, or you're hating on Libra because they have and they've got more power than you, or it's got to be something. Don't hate on Libra, hate yourself. Look at yourself, look inwards. It's not about, oh, who do they think they are? They've done the work on themselves. It's their life. Only saying. Yeah. In timing, it's when people are ready. But don't be hating on someone else because they've been somewhere, or they've come out the other end, or they've pulled themselves out that black hole. And now they see clearly, and now you can't take liberties, and now you can't backstab or use them or deceive them and cause them loss and put them through grief and betray them because they've moved away from you. Three of Pentacles. Teamwork, collaboration, development of skills. So they're seeing you, or learning an apprenticeship. Some are learning from you, or some was working together in a team. Something. Some could be apprenticeships, or they're learning from you, or this is about a project or a goal, working together to achieve something. And you're like, listen, just stop. Yeah, stop sending new energies towards Libra, thinking you can constantly paint this illusion. Libra don't already know the truth about the lady in the red dress. Yeah? You know, you clocked eyes. Yeah? Rapid progress, swift action, because you took swift action, didn't you? On this journey. Movement towards goals, exactly. And you thought you could get things moving quickly with a positive outcome. So some of you may live, it could be like shops, high rises, somewhere outside, okay? New levels, new devils, Libra. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah? As I said, new levels, new devils. And he's coven. And the lady in the red dress. There's someone in this group here that tried to present like they were the earth angel. Or there's someone here that's trying to do something. You're like, listen, the man come up and spoke to me. Yeah? You know how many people's on the street today? I don't know anyone round here. The man just come out the blue. Anyone would have thought, like, I've known this man for all my life. The waiters come and started chatting to me. And then I see the woman there in the red dress. She got up first and he got up. And I thought, I was clocking her going across the road. Then I was watching which way she was going. She went like that way. He went that way. But behind me, that could have easily linked up. And I was like, yeah, but that's what they're doing around the back. He was like, yeah, well, I've been in prison. I was like, well, I've been there too. And he started getting out his, books of spirituality and things like that. Okay. But these people sometimes, Libra, again with that, I'm not saying that all people are liars, but some people try to use that. You know already, we know already. Don't come towards us with that art energy. Don't come towards us using that same energy, because we see through that as well. Five of Swords. Trying to win at all costs. Conflict, defeat, challenges, betrayal, loss. You're self-aware. Victory achieved. Because what normal person out of the blue would just come and tell you something like that? This is why alarm bells started ringing. I mean, Two of Cups. Maybe certain energies were saved by someone. But, you know, we already know about, you know, all that, yeah? And people using it. So stop. Listen, I'm religious, but I believe in a higher power. I don't need to go to no church to start, you know, praising this and praising that and giving all charity to these people that put it in their pocket, yeah? Let's have that right. And some pastors that abuse children, and let's have that right again, because that needs to be said. So I don't need no one coming up to me and telling me about preaching this and preaching that. I'm not the one. I believe in a higher power, but I don't need to go in no church to say I'm godly, because the devil hides in them places. Eight of Cups. Leaving behind what is no longer longer emotional, fulfilling to embark on a new journey or self-discovery and spiritual growth. Libra, your journey is not for everyone to come on. Knight of Swords. Yes, you know, the Bible's written by man, but there's things in there from ancient years ago, but there was things added. I mean, what God would say, stay with your husband, even though he's a cheater and he beats you in the home and he uses you as a slave to cook his food like you're his, yeah, like you're his housewife and cook. What type of God would tell you to stay with a man like that? Do you understand what I mean? Come on. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. King of Swords, attorney, authority. So there's some type of authority that's working, that's behind this as well. And you're like, yeah, I know about you. And your coven, and the group. The cycle's closed out, you're protecting yourself. A new cycle's beginning. Ten of Pentacles, that landed on Four of Wands, which is in regards to a home. Generational wealth. Abundance, stability, wealth, long-term financial security, sharing wisdom with future generations, okay? And that's what you're doing, helping. I'm not saying all churches are bad, because they're not, all right? But, you know, the devil does hide in these places. Let's have that right, people. Ultimate surrender, sacrificing a person, place or thing, giving something up. That's what you've done. And this is why you're on this journey alone. And you see these people hating because, let me tell you something. You see, like, when you give these things up, you got to give up the company you keep that comes alongside it. The people you used to come together with. The ones that were never your friends in the first place, but you all got on because you all had the same interest. So when you give this up, you got to also give these up. And that means walking your own journey. And some people can't do that, you see. So then they want to come and say, who does he or she think they are? Well, they've put in the work. Libra's patting themselves on the back. They don't care what you think about them or what you know, what you've got to say. You can be in the same position. If you're willing to change your life around. Don't be hating on Libra. 2 of Wands. This is about you being courage. Someone used some type of courage, or someone was daring. Future planning, decision making, something about taking risks, exploring new possibilities, you going on a new journey, or someone sees this. Page of Swords, Aquarius energy, so there could be Aquarius in the mix here. Someone could be younger. Some type of information. 4 of Cups. Feeling of apathy, boredom. That's what I'm saying, is people reaching out and you're like, listen, stop with the fucking... Oh, God, sorry for swearing. But you're just getting sick of it, Libra. You're like, stop taking us for fools, for God's sake. Yeah? Stop coming with the empty cups, with the illusions. Stop using that same energy that Libra's in to try to fool us, because it ain't happening. We don't already know what the truth is. Closed off, over it, not interested. You're having new beginnings because you're fueled by sharp intellect as well, and you're taking decisive action. Yeah? And other people want to bring this to you, but wearing masks. Oh, look at my Bible. Yeah, all right, okay, yeah, well, I know what's behind that. Seven of Wands, you're standing the high ground. You're not interested. Yeah, blocking left, right and centre. The High Priestess. You're using your intuition. Highest source of wisdom. Gateway to the divine. You retreat. You reflect. You go within. In regards to the situation. You trust your inner instincts. And things around you are not what they appear to be right now. And you see right through it. Now, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, demon, yeah? Like, send these energies towards Libra, wearing a mask, acting like you're something else. And that goes out to the woman in the red dress. Because what normal stranger just comes out and sits beside you and starts talking that? Okay. He's one side, she's the other. I clocked her straight away. She got up, then he got up. When I move, you move. Yeah, it's just like that. Thank you for joining me.